Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
And I'm Brianna Motzkus, and we're from the Fabric Patch.
My daughter and I have owned and operated a busy quilt shop in Washington State for over 20 years. We have a retreat center, an active YouTube channel, and a large pattern line featuring our creations. My two sons work on machines. One daughter-in-law is our videographer, and the other is a long-arm quilter. We are a family that love each other, we laugh together, and every once in a while we get some work done. We have a crew that are saints for their efforts at keeping us on track. Thanks for joining us on our wild ride.
Good morning! We're back in the studio.
Yes.
Not out at my house anymore. And it was so nice, on Friday when we did the box opening, we apologized for being so wackadoodle on Wednesday.
You guys didn't care.
No, it was so nice. All of the nice comments.
Yeah.
Oh, I can follow along. Yeah. I think it's that fun, because I think that our audience is mostly moms and daughters and, people that I think that we all kind of have those same conversations with people, and I think that it's okay. Although, that's sort of funny too, we can look on our little YouTube channel on our analytics to see who's watching and what our normal demographic is. And I think we've talked about this before, that by far the majority, like 92%, are women between the ages of 50 and 75 or whatever. But there's a small little percentage of boys.
We
laugh about that all the time. It's like, Brianna,
what are you watching for? Yeah.
Every once in a while, there will be a, the little, what's it called? The thumbnail, which is the picture that you see.
Brianna's like, can't use that
Brianna
one.
bending over. It's like, woo, change that.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. She's had this thing since 8th grade. And
I used to get picked on for them.
She did.
Yeah.
Mean girls.
Yeah.
Mean girls. But that's all right.
I was thick-skinned. I didn't really care.
Yeah, she didn't. She was
my best friend
brothers.
was a mean girl. Is a mean girl.
She is still a mean girl.
I love her though.
I know. You guys were a good mix, because you're so nice and she's so not. We won't say any names, but you know who you are.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
She's one of those friends. We don't get together when we live, a mile from each other, but we're so busy.
She's got parents.
Yeah. She's got twins at home. I've got Rugrats. I got the same. So we're just busy. Yeah.
Well, and before the pandemic, you guys used to get together all the time.
Right.
Barbecuing and stuff.
We did. Yeah.
Now
just
that
the whole year
everybody's dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys will get together again after the kids are older.
Yeah.
And speaking of friends, we're so glad that you guys got to meet Tracy.
Yeah! That was so much fun.
That was so much fun. She was not a quilter. And I don't know that she gave you the full story of when she came to work here. It was really funny, because what happened was we had somebody who was applying. We knew we needed some help in the shipping department. And the funny thing about that is that Brianna had been doing all the shipping, and Sarah, but we had to do other things. So we needed somebody. They didn't need to know anything about fabric. They just needed to be able to sit at a computer and not be, too nervous about it. But we had interviewed somebody else, and we were checking references. And that was when Tracy overheard Sam.
Yeah, and we had a lot of people who were interested in shipping.
Yeah.
Well,
cool. And I think so too. And I think that's good. But when we got Tracy's email, it was just it was so sweet. And the funny thing too, we talk about this all the time, that sometimes there's just a God thing, and we know that's absolutely what it was, that something just happened, and that phone call and where she was at the time. And anyway, her coming here truly was a God thing. She is such a pleasant person. And the other thing that's really, really nice is she is a certified yoga instructor. Yeah. And so we have started doing yoga down here Monday mornings. We're going to actually add Wednesday mornings also. And then she's also going to do the yoga when we have our retreats.
I'm excited about that.
So, but it's just really good. And she's just a calming presence.
Yeah.
And she always has, her special thoughts of the day. And we tease her all the time because she works in shipping, of course, and so we always tell her that ship is getting deep and ship's going to hit the fan, and we come up with new ones every day.
Yeah.
It's just endless. How we can pick on her while she's making us feel better.
Right. And she has great personality. She definitely meshes with all of us.
Sweet.
Really
a lot
well.
of you guys said that you could tell that she has a big heart and is kind, and she truly does. Mm-hmm. She is just such a gentle spirit.
Yeah.
So she's fantastic, and it was so nice. So many of you guys that commented and said, "Oh, welcome, Tracy," and glad to get to know you. And she's fantastic. So
yes.
Anyway, so we love her, and thank you guys for welcoming her. That's really, really nice. And then a lot of you guys asked about the Millie doll, but we had talked about the Millie doll back when we lost Mirth back in, was that in December? Maybe. When we talked about Coddle Your Mirth, and because we had a Pincushion Club, and we used to get together once a month, the first Saturday of the month, and we did that for 5 years before the pandemic, and made a new pincushion. What is happening?
Oh my God, I don't even know.
Do you need some coffee?
I must. I don't have.
Am I boring you right now?
I like to say no. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my gosh! All I get is this, and what I want.
And she is
spicy
pepper today.
I am spicy today.
Full of it.
I am. I went to bed too early and I got too much sleep, and so now I'm on it.
She's on it.
I've been picking on her all
And
morning.
she still got coffee.
And I still got coffee. I've been drinking coffee since about 3 o'clock this morning.
Yeah. So.
And so.
Anyway.
You, however, have not.
Oh gosh. No, I need to go stop and get some.
Yes. You're not much of a coffee drinker, though. How do you stay awake? How do you keep those peepers open?
I know I don't really drink a lot of coffee. I'm definitely a caffeine girl. But I don't know.
Oh, that's true. You do drink caffeine. You just don't drink coffee.
Right. I do coffee every once in a while, but it's definitely a little bit of coffee and a whole lot of chocolate and cream. So I don't have a whole lot of that because that's not good.
That's not good.
No.
Yeah.
But
well, we'll try to continue.
I'll eventually
if you can keep your eyes
wake
open.
up. Definitely not a morning person. I was a little worried because Wyatt was a morning person for a little while there. Then he slowly slipped into not being a morning person, thank goodness.
Yeah, because your kids sleep until what
time?
You have to wake them up at 7.
I have to wake
She's
them up to
supposed
get
to be to
dressed.
work at 7:30, which never happens. So now we've just said, okay, fine, be to work by 8:30-ish.
So yeah, my kids are not early people, and I am not either. So
That's good.
I can stay up late as long, I stay up late a lot, but I gotta get up.
Yeah. Sometimes I find that too. I have to go to bed because I know I have to get enough sleep.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll go into bed even though I'm not tired. Yeah, you get that from me. Yeah. I'm a night person too. It catches up with you though. Oh, by about like the 3rd or 4th night, it's like, oh, I just gotta go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's gonna be tonight.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe you need a nap.
Yes.
Anyways.
Back to it. Pincushion Club.
Yeah, back to Pincushion Club. Before we were rudely interrupted by a yawn. She never came to Pincushion Club.
I was always working the floor.
Yes,
I came back. Millie always brought us cookies.
Yes. Because
I'd come back for a cookie, and then I'd go back to work.
Yes. Because that's why we call it the Millie doll, is because, I had been working on a little doll pincushion because every month...
Sorry.
What is happening?
I don't even know. I was getting ready to sneeze. You scared it right out of me.
That was a partial yawn.
Oh, well, it was going to be a sneeze.
I want none of it.
Going to spew her coffee all over the camera.
I'm going to be watching you out of the corner of my eye.
We're at the pause for
Here,
coffee break.
take a swig of this.
Oh, my God.
Don't tell them what's in it. No. No, I'm not going to share. Anyway, every month when we did this, it was always a new pincushion. So lots of ideas. But for some reason, I could not make a little doll. I mean, I could make her, but she wouldn't sit. And so I was having a really hard time, even though I did do the box bottom. And so anyway, Millie helped me with this. And so, and when we wrote the pincushion, what we did was we put, and in the pattern, there's a little heart in there, or there's this little flower. So you could do either one you want. But what Millie did for hers, and then all of us made our own little mini-me. And so, of course, what Millie did was chocolate chip cookies because at every Pincushion Club, she would bring 2 plates of warm, freshly made chocolate chip cookies.
And they were amazing.
It used to be, it was 1 plate, and then quickly she decided to make 2 because there would be 1 for everybody who was out in the shop and 1 just for our class. So people were constantly coming in taking our cookies. And so, so it was really nice. And so she did that. And then, I didn't bring back Kim. Her daughter always came also. And then this one was the one that I made of me holding the bolts.
Yes.
And then I just love this one because it's just this is Sabrina. Sabrina works here, and Sabrina has these, well...
She doesn't say from my dude is magnified.
Yeah, yes.
And she hates them. It's always
she hates them. They're always in the way. They're always a little shelf with bits of food on them.
So it's so funny. I love that she did that. It's so funny.
Yeah, so it was really fun. But anyway, so people, some people had asked, what is this Millie doll and where is this pattern? So it is a download or it's a paper one, but it's a fun thing to do with groups of friends and guilds. You know, you can make one. But what we did, and I think we said this when we were talking about the Mirth one, is all of us. There was 9 of us in the class, and all of us made 9, and then we all swapped. So all of us have a collection of our little friends.
I have mine in my sewing room. I have one of everybody.
Yeah. So anyway, so that was the Millie doll. People had asked.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's kind of fun. And then, let's see, what else? We had a couple of different questions and things. Some people were asking about the potato fabric, and the thing with the potato fabric is that, is the quilted stuff, we don't know when that's going to come in. So people keep asking, well, can you put us on the list? We could put you on the list for it. When it does come, we've ordered a whole bunch of it, but you don't have to have the quilted potato fabric. Most of the samples that we have, and I think every single one that I have in my drawer, it is not quilted. It's just the potato fabric. You just put that little bit of, it has to be the warm 100 batting. I make it the same way. And it's small enough that you don't have to do that quilting. It's just that the quilting was kind of nice because it had the lining, the batting, the whole thing. All you needed was a couple seams. But this is the little pattern, and you have it.
Yeah, we finally got more. Yeah.
We have more. We're more than happy to just pop it into your package for you, but you have it scanned into our website. Where is it on the website?
When you search potato fabric, I think it's actually attached to either one of the potato fabrics in the description.
Okay.
If you're looking for the instruction or the
because the
microwave
quilted
instructions.
potato fabric they won't even find on the website anymore.
Oh, that's probably not. So you look at the potato fabric and you'll find this, or I'll link just this bad boy to the bottom in the description today.
For today.
Yeah.
Okay, because the reason that, and you can make it out of anything. It doesn't have to be the potato fabric. That just makes it kind of cute.
But yeah, we got more of these in because we've been out for a little bit, so we just got that from More Natural.
We have So they send them. They're free. But you could also make. People are making the corn ones for the corns. And but what's really nice on the bottom of this is that you won't be able to see it from where you are, but it has all of the directions for the red potatoes, how long, sweet potatoes, rolls, tortillas, corn on the cob.
It's awesome.
Potatoes. So even if you do your own thing, you do want to kind of know the directions for how long. So we wanted to mention that. But you don't have to have the quilted fabric for that. You can do the rest of it. All right. So let's see. What was some other questions in here? We try to read all those comments, and oftentimes, I think every time we try to email you back and answer things. And Deb's real good about doing that too. But every once in a while, there's some question where we get multiple times, and so we thought, oh, maybe we should just chat about that. But this one was, and I see this every once in a while on an order, somebody will write, well, let me know if you're going to send me less than a yard, even though they'd ordered like 2 yards or whatever. We have never, ever done that. We would never do that because I know that if I am planning something and I know that I need 2 yards of this and a yard and a half of this and a half a yard of this, if you don't send me that, I can't make my project. And so what we always do is if there's, some slight discrepancy, even if we have the other 2 full pieces but not one of the other, we'll call and say, did you need all of these? Do you want us to substitute that? Do you want us to make some changes or whatever? So I don't know how other people do that. Maybe others just send what they have or send it in 2 weird cuts or something.
The only time that sometimes if it's clearance fabric, we'll just send you what we have. Unless it's like, unless it's 4 or 6 yards, we know that's a backing. Yeah. So we'll call, say, well, can you eke it out of 3.5 yards? And oh, no, I can't, or whatever. So we'll try to do that. But if we know it's that one of those backing numbers, we try to call before we do any of that. But we try to call anyways.
We like to call.
We don't mind.
Deb loves to talk on the phone. I think we've mentioned that before. Any opportunity to call and chat with you a little bit, she's on it.
Yes.
Yeah, so anyway, so we do that all the time. So we wanted to mention that. So let's see. The newsletter went out yesterday. Had a couple of suggestions for videos, and because I don't think we had did we have a new one on Monday? I don't think we did.
A new class? I don't think so.
Oh, because I didn't get it done last week. But because next week we're putting out Squares
the quilt
is on, and then Woodpile are two of the ones that are going out. Eliza's still working on her diagonal quilt that she's working on. But the one thing that we wanted to mention is that Thursday is when the new newsletter is going out, for the bonus newsletter for the classes, the Zoom classes. Cool. And so we were going to add it to this newsletter, to the one this week, but we thought, the problem is that we kind of wanted to give a little bit of fair warning because it's limited in terms of numbers. And it's one of those things where people from out of the country or, other side of the country, whatever, can be able to take a class. And we sort of realized that kind of the magic number really is 20. Yeah. So that we can interact with everybody and everybody can feel part of the group. And so we do have a schedule planned for what we're going to do this month and next month. And as they fill up quickly and as we get feedback, we'll add to that. So you might not find, so we might only post 6 or 7 at a time, but we're kind of working on that. And so it's all going to go up at 4 o'clock Pacific time on Thursday.
On Thursday, okay.
And so there'll be classes with Brianna, some with me. It'll be kind of fun. Let's see. That might be almost it. We'll talk about shipping, but what do you have? Do you have anything fun to talk about? Now that you're finally, are you awake?
Not quite. But, I don't know what happened. Let's see. My kids didn't like to go to daycare on Monday.
They never like it on Monday.
They don't. I guess I'm glad they enjoy hanging out with me, and
they like the weekends.
Yeah, I think it's easy. Well, they also don't have to get up at 7.
So. That's true. How long do they sleep in when they can just sleep?
I make them wake up. It doesn't happen very often, but they can sleep until 8 o'clock, and then I wake them up because then we eat breakfast usually about 8:30ish, which is their normal time during daycare. So I try to kind of keep it the same, so it's not a huge difference. But they'll usually sleep past 7 easily. Harper's usually the first one to get up, but then and I think mostly she gets cold. Her room is colder than Wyatt's, but she'll usually be the first one just after 7, and then Wyatt, he's out, and I wake up. I have to open his door and then just let him. He's not one of those.
Baby Jared.
Yeah. Harper though, as soon as you wake up, open her door, she's okay. She's very happy.
In a good mood.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only occasional ones.
We were, we haven't told Brittany this yet, we were cleaning at my house this weekend, going through the storage room. And we have this big, huge storage room, and we finally made it to the very back of this storage room, and we found old pictures. And it was so much fun. We'll have to see if maybe we can, at the end of the video, add these pictures. I was going to bring them, and I forgot, but we found a picture of Brian, my husband Brianna's dad, when he was 3 years old. How old was he in that picture?
Yeah,
I think he was 3 years old.
And then an elementary school picture.
It is identical
just
to Wyatt. Identical.
It's crazy. I never thought
I didn't either.
Wyatt
I never
looked
thought.
Like us. I mean, he looks definitely like Robert.
He does look like Robert. So how is it that he looks so identical to your dad?
It's so weird.
It is really weird. You just have to see it because it doesn't make... Because Harper looks just like you.
Yeah.
Harper's baby pictures and your baby pictures are identical.
Right.
But it is funny that, Wyatt, I thought Wyatt had to have looked like Robert.
I thought that was crazy. Yeah. And it's funny because you're all seeing pictures. My older cousin, Lauren, his girls look just like him. They have that same plot.
DNA is such a weird thing.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It was cool though. It was fun to find all those old pictures. The farther we went back, the cooler they got.
Yeah.
I also like that caricature.
Oh, yeah.
One. They got one done in 92.
We got in 92.
It was so good. But Robert and I have one hanging in our house, and the kids love it. So it's funny that.
All right,
they
well,
did
hang
get one
that
done.
thing up.
That one's good. My kids love it.
Yeah, they're always kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I don't think I have anything new. Oh, I have a new shirt.
Oh yeah, I was wondering what's the little button? You gotta find
shirt.
like a button.
What if I stand up? Can I
Like
stand up? Is that gonna freak Brittany out if I stand? Because you have to see the full effect. This is my Stevie Nicks, like a white-winged dove. Right?
Don't date yourself. No.
Don't date myself. Oh yeah, Miley Cyrus did a remake. No. Stevie Nicks. She's my girl. Anyway, so this is my new shirt. So if you guys don't know what cabbie is, wait, let me show you what it does though. It has these little buttons here.
Yeah, because it doesn't
See
feel
how
like a
cute that
shirt.
is?
It's open.
It's a capelet. But then what you do with it is that it has a little button here. Let's see if I can unbutton this. And then what you can do is if it's windy, a little breezy, feel a little chill in the air, I just take this.
Shazam!
What? That's right.
That's cute.
I know, right? Isn't this cute?
Yeah.
So Deb, our Deb, is a cabbie consultant, and it's CABI. I don't know if you know what cabbie is or not, but cabbie is sort of like Nordstrom's. If Nordstrom's and Pampered Chef had a baby, they would have cabbie. Because what it is they do, it's all, home party kind of thing, fashion consultant, you drink a whole lot of wine, try on a lot of clothes.
That's cool.
And there's such good quality. They fit perfect. The cabbie jeans, I know exactly what size I wear, and every one that I order fits exactly like the other one. But anyway, they're really, really nice. So there's, you probably have a cabbie person near you, but it's all done now. Lately,
is
they've
cabbie
been doing.
New?
I think cabbie is new to me. I think Deb has always worn cabbie.
Oh, okay.
But it's new to me.
Sure.
Deb got me involved in it. A lot of the stuff I love it.
Yeah.
Because it's nice that sometimes, you might find something kind of cute and then you wash it 3 or 4 times and it has funny little pills on it, or it just doesn't
Oh, yeah,
wash
remember you
right.
telling me your jeans.
My jeans. My cabbie
Your
jeans.
cabbie jeans, the little Velcro thing that happened.
Yeah. They're a great quality. Really good quality. So it's kind of nice because you don't want to have to be replacing clothes all the time when you find a style and something that you like. But cabbie is new to me, and I really like it. But I'll just do a little Deb commercial here. If you don't have a cabbie consultant near you, contact Deb. And she can probably hook you up. Either she can hook you up or see if there's somebody in your area. But I know that right now they're doing all of the fashion shows virtually anyway. So that people aren't getting their corona germs all over the clothes and the wine glasses and whatever. But until that all happens. But she did a virtual show a couple weekends ago. Very fun. Very fun. It's a really nice company. They give a lot of money back.
Oh,
they
cool.
They do special little no interest loans for women who want to start a little boutique business, and so
cool.
In other countries. And anyway, it's a really cool company. But anyway, this is my new Stevie Nicks. It's called something else, but my new.
It's cute.
I know, I really like it. And it's kind of nice, too, because the weather is changing. I think just last week we were whining about the snow.
It's gone.
What a difference a week makes. It's supposed to be 58 degrees here today.
It's crazy. There's no snow.
And I don't even know how Texas is doing. Give me an update on Texas.
I got nothing. I don't even know.
I am kind of a little bit of a news junkie. I mean, I haven't been so much lately because I'm kind of sick of it. But
and you're also living the apocalypse at the moment.
But right now, we don't have internet. We don't have internet. It is absolutely the apocalypse. So we don't even know.
On Sunday, I had to jury rig her. So she can get internet, but it has to be plugged into a laptop.
Yeah,
so
because there's no wireless.
Yeah, no wireless. It's just there's no one talk. So it's plugged into her computer. She can just print orders and do her small business taxes. That's all.
Yeah, we have no television.
Is not wireless.
We have nothing else. Our phones. Yeah, we have nothing else. It's terrible. It's like we have to just sit and chit chat, play rummy, do the dishes. Ew. I know. It's bizarre. It's just bizarre. You don't
give-
realize how much you need the internet.
Yeah. Or how much you're. Well, it's funny because you think being at the cabin and being home. Oh, I can.
Yeah, but it's
internet.
different. You're
I know
in
it's
the
different.
cabin zone, and so
Yeah.
it's that whole thing. But when you have work to do, and
Yeah.
you want to know
can't
what's
just turn that
happening
off.
with
In
Texas, I don't know anything.
Yeah. You know what I'm really curious about is the whole energy bill things. I keep thinking those things.
Oh, they're gonna have to fix that.
I
Those
know. It's so
$9,000 bills. Tell us if you know.
Wait,
There's no way.
I feel like
would not
I
pay
need
it.
insider news because I don't always believe what I hear on in the news
Yeah.
or the World Wide Web. But I need like a legit text and say, oh yeah, this
Yeah.
is what's happening, and it's horrible. I wouldn't pay it either.
There's just no way. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Super weird.
You know, one thing I did hear, I heard on the radio on my way in this morning, there was a guy. It's a sad thing, I think. I don't even know if we should share this or not. It's just so sad. But there was a guy who was out stealing hay.
Oh my gosh, locally.
Royal,
I
thought it was Royal City.
Altopia? Well,
Was it
same
Altopia?
area. I thought it was Altopia.
Or maybe it was Altopia. He was out stealing hay, and one of the hay bales fell on him, and he had to be airlifted out. So here's what I was thinking about that. I was thinking, oh my gosh, anybody who can't feed their children and can't feed their animals,
Right.
there is not a hay farmer that I know of that would not only give it to you, but deliver it.
Yeah.
If he just was driving around and went up and knocked on a door, if it was,
Everyone
cedar
has
crops
those
or-
bales that have maybe broken open. They cancel it anyways.
Or last year's. They
year's.
burn last year's hay. Anyway, I know that if he just would have knocked on the door and just been honest, hey, I've been driving around thinking about stealing some hay, but is there a possibility that you could spare me a bale for my starving cow?
Right.
Heck
Or
yeah.
I've only got $10 and anything.
So then I feel bad because I think, well, now here's this guy, he couldn't afford to feed his cow, and now he's
got medical bills.
He's got medical bills.
Yeah.
Super sad. Yeah, just sad news. So here we are.
Sad news.
Tired and sad. Let's get some coffee and put something strong in it.
Yeah. I did give you
Anyway,
a date
that's the
night
only news
movie.
I know. Oh, you did? I know. I was
You'll
just
have to
tired
watch
last
it.
night.
You'll have to watch it tonight. Since they have DVD
The
player.
Croods. Oh my gosh. We used to watch Disney movies all the time because
Right.
our kids were little. And then our kids grew up and now we've got the little grandkids and we love, oh my gosh, we watched The Croods for the first time. The first one, I think it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
We watched it, I don't know, must have been a couple months ago, and we've watched it like 3 times since then. It was the funniest movie ever. And then apparently
We just
Croods
bought
2.
number 2. God, you have to watch it. It's so funny. I think it's way funnier than the first one.
Okay, tonight. Last night I was too tired to enjoy it.
So good.
It's so fun when you watch an animated show and it's like, whose voice is that?
Oh, I know.
That voice. I know that voice. Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Is
the
the
caveman.
Is the
Cave dad.
caveman, the cave dad. It is so funny.
Yeah, it's
so funny. So funny. I really like it.
Yeah.
I like it. It was really good. Yeah, so we'll watch that tonight.
I know.
Because
It's
of
good.
course it's a DVD. So even in the apocalypse,
We tried to put a VHS in for Harper, and her VHS thing wasn't working. It's like, oh dang, we were gonna watch something really good, some old Disney thing. And,
What was that? I can't remember what you
I
picked.
remember what we tried to pick. I don't remember. Oh, I think it was like Winnie the Pooh.
It was something. We have a lot.
I had to introduce her to all of the characters on the cover until she realized, oh, Piglet. Piglets. And it's like, okay, deal. And then we're gonna get to work.
And then we watched Hairspray and stuff. Lots of dancing.
That was
and
dancing.
singing.
That was a
good
good
one.
alternative.
That
Yeah.
was good. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So let's see.
Life without internet.
Life without internet. Yeah. Let's see. Shipping. We have to kind of talk about shipping. Super sad. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I think that we kind of all knew that it was coming.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, sorry. Siri's glad to hear it.
Yeah.
That was
She
very
wants to hear all
random.
about it. It's Siri. She is random.
She is so random. She messes with us. Siri and Alexa, they get to going.
Yeah, they do.
Anyway, the shipping thing has been a little bit of a problem because what used to happen before the pandemic and everybody ordering everything online and Amazon using USPS and all of that is that this was what we had. This is your flat rate envelope, which costs $8.95 to ship, and we can fit. How much fabric can we fit in there?
About 8 yards of just regular cotton
8 yards.
fabric.
Squished, but about 8 yards. So for about 8 yards, it costs, we only charge you $8 to send this. We can go up a little bit more. It's like costs us about $1 more for a padded envelope. And then we can get what? Maybe
about
10?
an extra, 10, 11. But again, only straight cotton. When you get flannels or Warm 100, that, messes, wait, put it in.
And so what was nice about this is that these priority envelopes, the post office would guarantee that you would get it anywhere within the continental U.S. Within 3 days, 2 to 3 days, and they would guarantee it. They can no longer guarantee it. So what's going to happen is they've been sold. Now again, I've not watched the news. Maybe they've already made the decision, but they've been talking that they're going to do away with priority mail because they cannot guarantee that you'll get it within 2 to 3 days because of the number of packages that they're dealing with.
Volume.
Yeah, just too many, handled too many times. Things get hung up in weird places, and so they're going to do away with it.
In our world, it gets hung up in Wenatchee. We don't even know.
Wenatchee and San Francisco.
Yeah, there's a weird little...
Something's going on.
Wenatchee and San Francisco. San Francisco, for us, is where international...
get hung up.
And I don't know, Wenatchee for domestic. I don't know what's happening in Wenatchee.
We don't know.
Maybe there's not enough people working the plant
tour
yet.
the facility.
Yeah, let's see what's happening.
See if they let us in.
That's probably not.
With our camera.
We just want to see.
Inquiry minds. Because we've not been able to get the news lately.
She's dying. She's dying.
Anyways, so they're doing away with that, and they're raising the prices. We don't know when that's going to happen, but they're raising the prices. And then here was the other thing, is that this is a priority medium box. This costs us $14.95 to send, and we can get how much in there?
This one we can probably get anywhere around 14 to 15 yards. They also have a medium flat rate box that is more rectangular, which I feel like we can fit a little bit more in there. You can fit that with that Warm 100 plus a whole bunch of fabric in there. But then, everything's
again,
smushed a little.
Right. It does come a little bit smushed.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Tracy, she does a
tries
nice
really
job.
well.
She does fold it. She always puts it in a bag in case something tears or whatever. But, she tries to get it in there nice and tidy. But anyway, so again, as you order more fabric, it's going to cost us more. Sometimes we have to do it in a couple packages because we can't get it all in one. And again, they're doing away with that rate and bumping it up. So all of that being said, we are not raising the price of our shipping. It's still going to be $8. $8, whether it costs us $8.95 more, $14.95 or more. It's still only going to be $8 for shipping. But the problem is that we can no longer afford to do free shipping, because for free shipping, what happens or happened before, it was once you got up to that 150, we would just pay for your shipping. Well, the problem is that 150, it's not going to fit in this. And in fact, sometimes it's a couple of those things. So, and now knowing that the prices are going to go up, we just, because there's one other piece to that, and that's that shipping is costing us more. We're finding now all of our rates have been raised for the fabric that we're getting. And now for our fabric, we looked at, what was that one box? And it was like $74 for like 78 yards of fabric. So our cost for shipping, it's costing us about $1 per yard of fabric. So again, we're not going to raise the prices of our fabric. We're not going to raise the prices of our shipping. We just have to do away with free shipping. Yeah. We're going to do that starting next Monday. We kind of wanted to give you a little warning so that this Friday, shop away. Do whatever you'd like, and we'll honor that free shipping, but we're just going to have to tighten it up just a tiny bit. It's and
it's the unknown of what they're gonna hike up it up to.
I know,
because I know they were saying that they have not been hiking up the postal service postage rates correctly for the last 8 years.
I think they probably
crazy.
haven't been. I mean, I think that there are way more expenses. I think they've been losing
tons
of money.
Yeah,
I don't know. sad day. Did you guys come to us for joy and laughter?
Hope it up a little bit. Maybe a little.
I know. I wish I had some sort of a joke to tell. Do we have a fun
joke? I don't know if it's a joke. It's reality. This is what this is. So the other day, I think we were coming home from somewhere. I don't know if at Grandma's or Nana's, but we were driving home and I was talking to Robert and we're trying to teach our kids that when we're talking, they can't interrupt. So Harper is like on it. She's, Mom, 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 Mama. Mom, it's everything. I'm trying to finish my conversation with Robert, and so we finished. I'm like, Harper, what do you need? And this is her answer. Hi. And she's in the back seat. She's in the back seat. It's like, oh my god. And I always was thinking that was so funny because I think it was like the Family Guy episode.
Yes.
It was aired on commercial.
Mom, Mama.
It was so funny. It's a real thing, you guys.
It is.
That was not
every mom out there is going, yeah.
The only where we were going. So that was the first time I experienced that. It was, Robert was dying.
Mm-hmm. I need to give you the magnet that's still on my refrigerator. I need to bequeath it to you. That raising children is like getting pecked to death by chickens.
Some days. Oh, it was so funny. Robert was dying. He's like, at least you wanted you, not me. And why?
No one ever does that. Dad.
Yeah, no, they don't. They will find me to ask, can I have a snack? Well, isn't your dad still out there? Yeah.
Oh,
Go ask him for a snack. He's probably eating something right now.
Yeah, that's why I wanted one.
Oh my gosh.
Why is it we want those babies to say mom so
badly? I know. Dada needs to be the first word. Just work on that.
And the only one until.
Yeah. And I looked at Wyatt. I said, Wyatt, do you need anything? He just giggled. No.
You
know, it was so funny. He was kind of giggling like, that was weird. He was like, it was super funny.
He doesn't remember when he used to do that.
Yeah, so that was pretty funny.
Cute babies.
Yeah. So we were doing it to Harper the other day, and she just gives you that. She has a dirty look. She's got those looks. She uses those eyebrows, and she's like, and then she puts her hand up and she walks away. She doesn't even answer me.
So
freaking Harper. Oh, she's good though. She's super cute.
I can't wait for. I don't know how long it's going to be. Not too long before it's going to be Eliza and Harper.
Oh my gosh.
Having their little cocoa.
Hilarious.
Talking about whatever.
Today.
Yawning. And then boom, someone's going to be on it.
She threw away my holy jeans.
That's right. That's right.
Super funny.
Well, you guys. Have a really good week. Let's wrap it up. Let's see. Tomorrow, newsletter at 4.
Ooh,
and Friday morning.
Yeah.
We already have
6, I think.
We already have boxes.
Yeah. So
lots of boxes on Friday. Oh, and everybody liked that. Everybody liked the close-up view.
Good.
So we'll keep doing that.
Good.
They really like being able to see it.
Yeah.
So we'll keep doing it that way for you guys. So you can get your free shipping.
Yes.
One more
Sorry, guys.
week.
Yes.
Sorry.
Alrighty.
See ya.
Bye.
Okay, so we decided after we were done with all of that we had only talked about shipping in the United States, and we get a lot of orders to Canada, and a lot even across the pond. We just let's see, New Zealand, Australia. There's an order going out today, Ireland, Scotland. There's one going out today to Germany. So, and again, if you hadn't met Tracy, this is Tracy. This is Tracy, our shipping guru. Our Zen master. And so we just thought that we would mention just for a second, because we kind of have some rough estimates. That if it's going to Canada, the funny thing is that if somebody is just ordering a yard of fabric, you're going to pay
at least $21.
But whatever you can fit into, hold it up, Tracy, this little package.
Or this package.
Yeah, so, and Brianna, and what was it? It was 8 to
50.
8 to 10 yards.
8 to 10 yards.
8 to 10 yards.
Yeah.
$28.50. So if you order 1 yard, $28.50. 8 to 10 yards, $28.50.
Yeah.
So just maybe, just be aware of that for us, and people will say to us sometimes, well, gosh, it's way less if we order from someone else. We don't know what they're doing. We've looked at ShipStation, UPS, FedEx, USPS, we've looked at all of them, and Tracy spends a lot of time researching, because the other thing that happens is when you order internationally, you don't pay for your shipping. She weighs it, gets it all ready to go, and then sends you an invoice for the cheapest possible method. And then we also know now Australia, same sort of a thing, right? Because we send quite a bit to Australia. Same idea. This size package is how much?
Same size. These are for Australia. $29.75 is first class, but these are priority. They're a little more than Canada, $40.15.
$40. So $40 for 10 yards, that's going to add $4 per yard. But if you're buying fabric from us, that's maybe $10.
Yeah.
So you're paying $14 instead of, I think somebody told me that they oftentimes pay $25 a yard for fabric.
Right.
So it might take a little while to get to you, but.
And I happen to know the first class rate for Australia, that's the $30. That's usually anything that's 1.5 pounds or less, which is probably 3 yards of fabric. So,
so that's going to add $10 per yard. So it's going to be better the more you order. But the other thing too is tell them your guys' little trick.
Our little trick. I think we've had 2 or 3 people this week talk to Deb that says, "Oh, hey, I'm curious what's going to cost to get to me, which might be in Australia or parts of Europe." And what you need to do is just email info at your full address and do even just a screenshot of this is what I'm looking at. This amount of fabric, this notion, this book, this whatever. Screenshot that. Add that to your email for Deb. We come back to Tracy, and Tracy punches in all your goodness. We estimate your weight, and we can say, it's going to be $40.75. And sometimes, depending if we guess our weight wrong, it could be a little bit less than that. But we are pretty good at it. I think we've done enough.
Tracy's really good. By we, she means Tracy.
Yeah.
No, Tracy's very good. Very good. But we do need your address. That's the key thing.
Yes, definitely the full address. So
6
yards of lightweight fabric is going to be around 2.5 pounds.
Yeah.
So, and that 10 yards, it's, not flannel and not extra wide. So, sometimes it depends on the type of fabric.
Yeah.
Right.
But we do our best to get it in there and get it to you.
Yeah.
Tracy does her best.
Yeah.
I try.
So anyway, we just wanted to add our international people there. And the best thing is just and if you've placed an order and you're waiting to hear back from shipping and Tracy sends you a invoice and says, by the way, it's going to cost $80. You can just say, no, I'm sorry, I'm out. And we give you a full refund. So, there's no harm, no foul.
Because just what we do is we do our guess before we cut it. So don't feel like, they've cut now 12 yards of fabric. And I said, no, don't worry about that. We usually don't cut it until you pay for it. And then after a week, if you don't respond to that email or pay your postage, we have Deb call. Just in case you don't check your email, if the email goes somewhere weird. And you can let Deb know, I'll pay it over the phone or I'll log in and do that. So, but keep that in mind when you are placing an international order. You are not charged shipping because you are going to be charged after we weigh it. And the cheapest way we can get it to you is how we send it to you.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. All right.
Now we're really going to let you go for sure.
Bye.
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 Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.